What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday, and after last week playing Roxie Chomp, I was really, looking into more spread-based Roxie decks, and the next thing that kind of came to mind was actually Flapple, and Flapple is a card that came out in the previous set, Rebel Clash, I'm pretty sure. What set was this guy in? I don't even remember. Whatever set that is. Whatever set. I believe it's Rebel Clash. Yeah, it's a new set, Rebel Clash. So yeah, brand new set, kind of. Darkness Ablaze about to come out here soon. But we are playing Flapple, which kind of reminds you of Flygon, but not as good. So it's a stage 1, has 80 HP, very low 8 points, right? But it has the ability Apple Drop. Once during your turn, you put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you place any damage counters in this way, shuffle this Pokemon all cards attached to it into your deck. So basically, you kind of just like manipulate the damage counters you put on side your field, which is, it's very interesting. It's not 100% great, right? We haven't seen any successful Flapple, and there's a reason why. This is definitely our Super Rogue Tuesday, but I'm excited to see how this damage placement can do. So basically, when you use Flapple, you can just use it multiple times, probably up to 4 as your max. You can probably use it to 5 if you get Ditto out as well and plays 100 damage counters on the field. Now, what we can use as well is use good old Roxie. Roxie says discard 2 Pokemon that aren't GX or EX. From your hand, draw 3 cards. Each card you discard this way. And of course, use Weezing with that blow away bomb to put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. So that could help rack up some damage. But how are we taking knockouts? Because no way, Flapple just apple dropping. That's not. Zor, what you doing messing with my chair? I'm recording a video. Anyway, so I was like, okay, so what do we do for damage, right? And the pretty obvious one is pretty much Dark. Maybe in expanded you can play some more stuff like Tapu Koko and stuff like that, right? Tapu Koko can like Coco Spread and stuff like that, so you can like Apple Drop plus Coco, and that seems pretty okay as well. But I want to play in its standard, right? We're a standard format kind of person. So Yveltal has the attack Doom Count. Doom Count says your opponent's active Pokemon has exactly 4 damage counters on it. That Pokemon is knocked out. So that's what we're trying to go for. And then also use Sableye's Crazy Claws. It does 10. Zora, what are you doing? Why you keep tearing my chair up? She's so mean to me. Crazy Claw does 10. And this deck does 60 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So if you can Apple Drop a bunch of times and get 2 energies on Sableye, you can use that Crazy Claws, get a bunch of damage, and take knockouts. It has Load Search, put a trainer card from just compile in your hand, pretty bad. Also, Yveltal can do Absorb Vitality, which is 20, and then Sonic Evil does 100. So we're trying to take knockouts, maybe one with Apple Drop with the Weezing, and the others with Eldegoss and Sableye V. Now you could use both of these. These are 2-price Pokemon, so you could actually potentially take 3-price cards, like 2 with Sableye, 1 with Eldegoss. So Ditto's in here to evolve into Flapple because it doesn't matter if Apple evolves into Flapple. If Ditto evolves into Flapple, it still counts. That's a 5th Apple, right? Applin. Sorry, I keep saying Apple, but it's Applin. It's a Flapple. Eldegoss is here for the Happy Match to find a supporter card. This can help you find a Roxie, whatever, or Giovanni or something like that. So that's all the Pokemon in the deck, 17 of them. For Great Ball, we're trying to find the Applin and the Flapple ASAP. 1 Great Catcher, just bring Pokemon to the bench to the active. If you can Great Catcher plus supporter card, you're good to go. You can bring like a tag team up, take a knockout with Doom Count and GX, which is pretty nice. So Lillie's Pokédoll is also kind of busted because you can like Apple Drop into Pokédoll and make it where they can't take a price card. Like you essentially don't have to bench the Yveltal Sableye until you're taking a knockout with them, which is pretty cool. We have multiple Ordinary Rods here to get back your Applins. Maybe 2 is overkill, but you can also get back your Weezings, which is pretty nice as well. 4 Quick Ball, once again, we try to get those Applins out ASAP. We also have 3 Turffield Search for an Evolution Grass Pokemon. That's going to help us get these Flapples out even better. So that's all our supporter cards. The big one is going to be the Turffield, and I think that's going to be busted. And Pokédoll seems like a lot of fun as well. We have 1 Bede. Attach a basic energy from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. So this can attach into like a Yveltal-GX out of nowhere. You can attach it to a Sableye V and help power that up. You can also, since you're playing Eldegoss, you can Eldegoss for a Bede at any time and use that, which seems pretty cool. Boss Order is always great to bring up for Sableye. We're playing 4 Cynthia, 3 Marnie, 3 Research, 3 Roxie. We're playing a lot of supporter cards, but we need to constantly keep drawing cards, so it's very, very useful. We're playing 3 Capture Energy. Now, Capture Energy is going to help us set up Pokemon right. when you attach Pokemon from your hand to your Pokemon, you search for base Pokemon, put it to your bench. This can help you find Applins, because, like I said, you're not essentially taking knockouts of the Yveltal and Sableye till later on, so the Capture Energy can help you find more Applins and help set up better, right? And the 6-star Dark Energy course to go with Sableye and Yveltal. So that's a lot to talk about. It's a very interesting deck for sure. We're gonna play some games with it. During testing, I've actually played some really cool games with this. And I'm sad because I didn't record them because we were learning how to play Flapple. So hopefully we get some good games with this as well. I've been practicing it and trying to make the list actually somewhat decent, because it seems like it could be potentially a lot of fun, right? So here we go, game number 1. We're just cutting straight to it. If you're new to Team Fish Knuckles, we don't pre-record stuff. We're, if we make mistakes, we're making mistakes on here today. So opponent is going to go first. Playing kind of steel deck, maybe Zacian or something. We do start Applin. We can capture energy for another Applin. Be good to go. We also can retreat it once we put the capture energy. And there's a Zamazenta. Oh, we don't care about that too much. Metal Energy active and just pass our turn. So that means, it could mean he has nothing. It could mean he has something. Looks like we prize 1 Flapple. We have 3 Weezing, so we prize 1 Weezing, 1 Flapple. We prize the Ditto as well, and the Yveltal-GX. So we know 3 of our prize cards already, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all those. So we need we have Yveltal, Weezing, Ditto, Flapple. We know 4 of our cards already. A Poké Dog, so we don't have any in our hand right now. Looks like a Quick Ball, and that's it. So look at us. I figured all 6 of my spark cards. So Applin comes down. Well, Weezing's in my hand. Oh, no. I was off by something now. We're still going to Marnie him. I think that's a better play here. So we're going to Great Ball and then Quick Ball. Okay. We can grab the Weezing. We can discard the Weezing to find an Applin. Okay. And we're just going to withdraw here. It's actually a pretty good attack with flip heads. Oh, I didn't want to talk about it. But if you flip heads, you rid all damage done to Pokemon by attacks next turn. Ah, man. That would have busted, right? But, we'll see what he got here. Metal Energy active. Marnie. That's fine. Get a new hand. Fine with that. Get 4. Okay, that's actually really, really good. Metal Fire put to the active, which is kind of doesn't really matter. ADP coming down. And on to our turn. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and put down this. We'll go ahead and use Turffield. Go ahead and Turffield for the Flapple. Go ahead and put down the Flapple. Put down Poké Doll. And I'm actually going to use Apple Drop before we start attacking. So I'm just going to do to the active. It's the only thing really attacking us. So we'll send this. We use another Apple Drop to the active. This is where it'd be great if we do have Yveltal-GX, but we don't. So we'll research here, discarding another Weezing. Alright, so we'll go here. We'll go for Great Ball. Find another Weezing. Okay. We'll go ahead and quick this for another Applin. We could go for Sableye and potentially get knock out next turn. So if we go here into here, press done. Because this guy's doing 6, 12, 18, 24, 250, then minus this, so 220. So it does take a knockout right now, so that's pretty nice. And hopefully we hit good old Yveltal-GX, and that could be really good for us, right? We can start stacking damage on the ADP if needed. There's a Marnie. Another Marnie coming out, not too bad. We played multiple Dark Energies, and we don't have one just yet. There's Ordinary Rod coming down. We see a Chaotic as well. Now that is kind of problematic. It gets rid of our Turffield, which is something we really, really need in that deck. See Prime Wisdom happening, of course. Let's see what he does here. So, my opponent doesn't really look too hot right now, which is good for us. It's always good for us. There's a switch into the Oranguru, actually, and just see a pass on our turn. Okay. So we get a Dark Energy. Kind of unfortunate because we can't GX this guy up because he's a V. We can Great Ball. Go ahead and grab a Flapple. We'll go with the same concept. We'll put this in the active. We'll go Apple Drop to the active. And then we're going to Cynthia. But only has 2 cards in hand, so I don't want to Marnie that. Applin, Flapple, we'll Apple drop to the active. We get Super Rod, but Super Rod doesn't really get us too much right now. It does get us 3 Weezings. That could be good. I mean, that's Super Rod, Ordinary Rod. Sorry, I apologize. I'm just gonna press pass for right now. So the problem is we can't do too many Apple drops next turn. But Pokédoll is holding itself right now. That's really nice. And so the only way he can take a knockout on this Sableye is if he has Boss Order, which needs... Even that's not taking a knockout right now. He does 130, so that's good. I could have maybe put some damage on the ADP. Okay, brings the Sableye up. There's a Dedenne. So it looks like he wants to swing into the Sableye, which I'm fine with. That's okay if he does do that. Another ADP coming down. Okay. The plan, I think, is what we're going to go for. Is to take a knockout with this guy. Okay. That's fine. So we'll go here into here. We'll go ahead and Apple drop to the active. Ordinary Rod to show back in the Weezings. Okay. And we'll just research. It's fine. It's fine. So we get Apple, Pokédoll, retreat, press done. Okay. Let's see what else he's got here. I'll play next turn is to hopefully find some more Applins. If we have double I mean, this guy is 60. We could have maybe just one for a knockout, but then this guy can get Alta Creation. Alta Creation is actually so bad too, right? How many switches to play? Just one. Okay. There's a research. Dumping some stuff. Dumping a Berserker. Okay. And there's a Zashi. Zashi boys. So he's got a full bench now, which is good for us. Means like no Eldegoss shenanigans. There's a Metal Energy. And the question is, does he have Switch or not? He's only played one so far. One Escape Word has been discarded as well. Is he quick for a Dedenne? Okay. I don't care about that too much. There's a Metal Saucer to Zacian, most likely. Metal Energy. And Intrepid of the Sorted. Alright, so it looks like he's trying to go like aggro Zacian. So we got a Great Ball. We'll get an Applin. Okay. Put down Applin. Go ahead and Cynthia. Get a new hand of 6. Put that down. Put that down. Apple drop 2 to the active. Apple drop 2 to the active. Okay. Man, if we top deck a Roxie's next turn, that would be busted because then we take a knockout with the Weezing. And everybody takes 2 damage counters. Okay, there's an air balloon to the active, so free retreat. Marnie. Okay. Maybe that's what we need here. And, oh man, we whiffed. Okay. So we got the Turf. There's a Water Dragon to Palkia. Primate Wisdom. Okay. Got rid of both of my Weezings. ADP coming up. And Alter Creation. Okay. This is a Marnie. So I can play the Turf. I could capture for an Applin. And I can Marnie myself. So I didn't find anything too crazy, unfortunately. So I'll just press pass right now. They still need Boss Order to like get around these like Lillie Pokédolls, which is good for us. The plan is, of course, to snipe this guy for knockout. And then use Sableye to knock out this guy. And then use Yveltal-GX to take the last 2 prize cards. problem is our hand is not good. So quick ball away the Bede. We can grab an Applin. Could grab Sableye, but then like we could like potentially lose it. I could just grab Sableye and attach. No, we'll go Applin. I think that's probably the better play. We'll go ahead and Roxie, discard both Applin. Okay. So go ahead and put this down. Go ahead and put this down. Go ahead and Apple Drop for the knockout. Take a prize card. There's an Yveltal. So I need exactly 4, right? So he does 180, which is exact knockout on this guy, unfortunately. So Sableye could take a knockout on this. To go down to 3, and then we just knock out this guy somehow. I think that's the play. The question is, how do we accomplish this? Okay. Put a Dark Energy of Sableye. Will Apple drop the active? And then we'll press done. There's a Jirachi. Skateboard the Jirachi. Chaotic Swell. Switch into Jirachi. We're going to wish upon a star. For custom. Does he have double already? Or did he use the one to draw 3? Okay. One to draw 3. Boss Sword of my Sableye. Busted. Oh, that's not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see here. How many Ordinary Rods have we played? Just the one. Man, my opponent got so lucky off that custom. Okay. We can capture for Applin. We can research, discard this, but we can't get it back. We can get it back. Let's go ahead and research. Okay. Man, that knockout pretty much like seals the game, unfortunately. I feel like I don't know how we survive a hit, because this guy can one-shot my Yveltal. This guy can one-shot a Yveltal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know how we win now, unfortunately. That knockout was like so crucial for my opponent. Like, he had no idea. That was like probably his game-winning move there. I feel like if we didn't have that, we would have Gust, took a knockout on the ADP, on the Zashi and on the bench, and then we've been looking fine. I feel like it was still a very awkward situation, right? We were doing good, and then he got the ADP attack off, and then we weren't doing so good. Starting this is pretty bad because he has 2 retreat costs as well. So we play no switching cards. When we get a mulligan, is this ADP again? Oh, ADP, bro, stop. You know how hard it is to take down ADP with this deck? Yeah, with double mulligan, okay. Yep. One Guru and Zacian, okay. Now, some people might see Sableye, and they might think it's Obstagoon as well. I mean, it's not. We know it's not. The swell, bro. Stop, bro. What is up with the swelling, dude? Okay. Okay. So we need to go off next turn. I need to knock out this guy next turn. That is the play. Because this can knock out this if I double Apple Drop next turn. Like the stadium, bro. Yeah, I'm going to double Quick Ball. And just go from there. And hopefully he, like, ultimate rings and we take a knockout next turn. That's my best line of play right now, I feel like. Zashi gets energy, of course. We already have a disadvantage, and he's drawn like a beast. Applin. Okay. Applin, come down. Poké come down. Quick Ball for another Applin. Alright, we need to hit a Dark Energy. We have all 6 in the deck. So go Applin. We'll go Turf. We'll go Research. I need to find a Dark Energy right now, and we don't. Which, I mean, doesn't mean we lose, but it's definitely terrible, terrible news for us. We got plenty of apples, but no Dark Energy. If we hit a Dark Energy, we might have a chance, because we will use Load Search to put a trainer card, and of course, that would get us this Turffield. Turffield would we put down immediately. We get Cynthia, find a person, attach, and then be good to go. But we don't have it, unfortunately. Now, maybe he whiffs the energy switch. I mean, that's all he needs right now, if I'm just being honest. Order Pad, Tails, terrible card. It's a terrible card, and that's literally a wasted card, I feel like. I hope you're the Dedanius prized. Maybe he's thinning the deck. Oh, it's already in his freaking hand. Oh, another swell. That's swell. Don't have a switch. Don't have a switch, please. Okay. Okay. He's fair. Oh, he can. Oh, he hasn't played a supporter card yet. He has 19 cards already. How many cards is he down? 1 boss order. And that's it. Okay. I was hoping he would have whiffed that. Man, if he whiffed that, that'd be funny. So now this is where I'm like, okay, we probably lost already. Like oh my goodness. Pokemon. Like, I know. You're like, Squeaky, why are you conceding? Because there's no point. Next turn he takes a knockout, takes 3 price cards. Then, like, we take, like, I don't know if you know what my deck is, but we don't take knockouts that quick. We lost it. We whiffed the energy turn 2. And he hit switch. My opponent's playing a terrible deck. Order Pad and ADP is garbage. I don't care. Fight me. This hand is amazing, though. We got Applin. We got Applin, Poké. So this hand's, like, already, like, 100 times better than the last hand. So we got Applin, press done. Poké. Am I raging right now? Yeah, always. Welcome to the world of Team Fish Knuckles. So we'll press done. This is probably a fine matchup, right? Dragapult V, weak to dark, Doom Count plus Sableye, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Say it with me, right, guys? So get the Flapple. We'll definitely, like, we'll Flapple, we'll Apple Drop first, put 2 on this guy. We could probably bench the Sableye. It's pretty safe next turn. Like, my opponent can't knock it out. And we can get enough damage, like, 6, 12, 13, 260. We'll just need one more Apple Drop, take a knockout. So, Quick Drop, discarding a Marnie. That's actually good for us. Now, there's reasons why to play either one, right? We can hold the Flapple, or we can not hold the Flapple. If we hold the Flapple, we can't drop it to Apple. So, I know it's not Apple, but it's close enough. So there's the skateboard going to that guy. We see his own Marnie come down. Maybe we should have mentioned Sableye. There's pretty much no need to hold it in my hand. I'm just a dum-dum sometimes. It happens. But if he whiffs an energy here, we're looking okay. Well, except he got NK down. NK give over to Malamar. Malamar can give him turn 2 swinging. Poké Dolls are not safe either now. I have really yet to use the Weezing, if I'm just being honest. The hand is terrible again. That's okay. This is the world we live in, and I'm just living in it. Put 2 here. Okay. So I can risk it and go this into this, into Yveltal-GX, and kind of threaten it. Because if he attacks, we can promote the Yveltal, cross our fingers, hope we hit a supporter card. We have plenty in the deck. You saw we played plenty of them. But now this time around, looks like we might, of course, we probably won't hit it. Because that's just how my luck goes sometimes, unfortunately. Oh, it does sometimes. Oh, well, we'll see. But Yveltal is a great attacker in this matchup, right? Okay, so we see research. We want him to play Marnie, if possible. He did discard a Psych Energy, so that's good for us. There's Dragon Ball VMAX. There's the VMAX coming down. Dragon Ball. And research. He discarded a Net. Okay. And a Marnie. There's a Horror Energy coming down. Maybe he doesn't attack this turn. He could shred us for a Pokédoll knockout, which would be unfortunate. But I can still promote the Yveltal, and it's not threatened to knockout. So that's okay. If he does decide to go for the shred, I would just promote Yveltal. Yveltal could take a hit. But we hope to top deck research. That's what I want to see. So, Quick Ball, probably discarding a Psychic Energy because my opponent drew like a boss. Of course he did. And I'm over here drawing like hot garbage. So, tomato, whatever. And the bad thing is, 130 plus 50 is 180, which is exact knockout on Yveltal. Remember what I said when I started this video, and I was like, man, I should have recorded beforehand because we were doing so good. All of a sudden, the deck has gone like super downhill, which is very unfortunate because I was very excited to show this deck off, and now you're like, Squeaky, why are you showing me this bad deck? What are you doing? I'm like, bro, I promise you, I did good with this deck. Now I'm drawing like garbage. Yeah, I put the 50 there. Might as well. Alright, come on, we need top deck. And we don't play Denny. That's a horrible top deck. Oh my goodness. Josh, what are we going to do with you? Go Eldegoss, I guess. Cynthia, give me something good. No. I don't think this math works. It also takes us out of Doom count. We survive a turn. So that's something. This Applin's about to get dumpstered on. If he does decide to do that. I think that's what I would do if I was my opponent. Boss order. Eldegoss. Ooh, 150. 50 here. Right? That's what I'm talking about. So this guy has 100 HP left. Okay, so we can go... We'll do this first. Grab an Applin. We'll put down Applin. We'll go for this. Okay, we'll go for this and this. We'll go for research. Okay. We can go for this. Apple drop 2 here. Great Ball. For Flapple. I could go for Sableye. But I don't have a supporter card next turn. So I can go attach Doom Count, knock out this. But then we don't have an answer after that. And then he snipes that for a knockout. So I don't need to retreat that at all right now. So I'm actually going to go for Sableye. Put down Sableye. Dark Energy. We'll see where it goes from there. I think that's probably the best play. Because this guy can knock out this guy. So we top deck a Dark Energy, we have knockouts. How many supporter cards in here? 2. Okay. We haven't played a single Marnie. There's a Psychic Energy, that guy. Okay. The smart thing is to hit this and snipe that. Right? I think that's probably the best play for my opponent. So, let's see what he goes for. The 10 damage here. That's fairly interesting to me. It does set for a max Phantom knockout next turn. But then this can knock out this. It all comes down to what I top deck, right? Hey, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're in a good spot now. 1, 2. I probably should have benched the Ditto. Probably should have benched the Ditto. Okay. Flapple, that can win us the game. Flapple to Doom Count. You hear me? Another Dragon Bolt coming down. Okay. We're looking good now. Looking real good. Now, he could just not evolve. Jet Soul will knock us out, unfortunately. And that'd be a problem. If he does, I'd go for Jet Assault. So, Giant Bomb. Quick Ball. Dedenne. Okay. So if he attacks with this, Jet Bomb actually doesn't come in. Oh, goodness. What happens if we attack with Graze Claw to knock this out, I wonder? I don't know. Okay. So, we need to find another Ordinary Rod, Quick Ball, and Energy. Because if not, I think we'll go into Sudden Death. Does he just win right there? No. Okay. Down to 1. Yeah. Alright, so broke this up. Let's see what happens. We get this. Into this. Into this. Cynthia. Well, we're about to go to Sudden Death. No, I think we go to Sudden Death, don't we? No, I want to see what happened. But we did it. We kind of did it, right? I mean, we played to our weakness. We played to our outs. I mean, that's how the deck kind of works, don't you? I think regardless, we would have, like, smashed whoever for sure. But yeah. There's the deck. It actually kind of worked that game a little bit. Man, I guess ADP is a terrible matchup. I never thought about it that way. I mean, it seems terrible, right? You're already, like, struggling, trying to do, like, so much damage so quickly. They're so fast and everything. But the deck, is it good? No. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun to, like, pop some Flapples. Also, I think the Weezing line can be cut. That seems very meh. But, you know, I think Flapple with Weezing just seems like kind of like a combo you kind of put together. But like I said, expand it. It seems like there's more options, of course. Like, Flying Flip Coco seems very cute, right? You can, like, Flying Flip with the new Twin Energy and, like, DCEs and stuff. And then you, like, Flapple. And then you can probably put, like, you know, Weezings in there or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out how to play an expanded. That seems kind of fun as well. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you hit that subscribe button. See you tomorrow for Way Back Wednesday. Alrighty, bye.